flesh on our clothes. We walked out of hunger. We fought a ghost high in the bright sky, feather and bone. The eagle went forward. Step by broken step, we found how strong we are. Arm on a shoulder, voices rough but clear. Guided by the eagle, we carried each other here. Old scars were speaking, names we once cursed. Split us, we had to cross first, hand to the cold road, hand to a friend. Somewhere between us, the fractures would mend. Guided by the broken step, we found how strong we are. Arm on a shoulder, voices rough but clear. Guided by the eagle, we carried each other here. We left as many, we rise as one. Oh, the fire in our circle looks like the sun. We know each heartbeat, we know each face. The road made us a people, the road became our place. Guided by the eagle, home from Red River.
It's Brindlewolf and Diane, so listen up if you can. Yeah, journey with them today as they help you find your way. Oh, mental wellness is the topic of the hour. Mental health and the power to tap into our alignments will lead to our refinement. Phoenix Talk, a show like you've never seen. Phoenix Talks, awareness that has never been. Phoenix Talks with Brindlewolf and Diane. Phoenix Talks, so tune in if you can.
You can bring the real you, sit in a storm. No need to fix it, no need to run. People feel seen when the room stays kind. Know how to hold space and let them unwind. True wisdom humbles itself, softens the hard edges, lets in a heart of truth and new perspective. Light the match, stay open, let curiosity win. Release the flame, stay open, let the deeper light in. Stay open. the table, joy in your hands, shame at the doorway, dreams where they stand. Understanding your needs, knowing what you feel, expecting too much can make the heart seal. Then listening fades out, the door starts to close, but inside lives in places you don't know.
Light the match, stay open,
Let curiosity win.
release the flame, stay open,
Let the deeper light in.
stay open.
It isn't a cheat, it's a gift for both of you. A sacred space where the honest can move through. No turning away, no acting like you know. You hold them gently and let the whole truth show.
Light the match, stay open,
Oh, let curiosity win.
release the flame, stay open,
And let the deeper light in.
stay open, stay open, stay open,
Let the deeper light in.
stay open. Stay open.
Welcome everyone to Phoenix Talks.
Welcome, welcome. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was very well done.
Oh,
Yes. Wow, Bubblekins. Exactly. Wow. Full goosebumps is right.
you can thank Nikki Lou for that one.
Thank you, Nikki. That's fabulous.
Because I had done just a solo layer,
That was beautiful.
and she was like, you could do the chorus better. So I did.
Which you keep open.
I stayed open to suggestion.
So why did you pick this topic?
It picked me.
Okay.
Because this song was literally by accident. It really was. Suno has this thing now where you can create music by sending it pictures. So I selected 6 pictures randomly out of my phone, sent it over, created lyrics. Okay, all right, I like these lyrics. And then I just kind of hit the random button on the style, and I was like, all right, okay, maybe. And hit create,
Okay. And here we are.
and here we are.
I love it.
Yeah, just don't use dragons. Because Suno will want you to put these little balls in your pocket.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you, stay open?
When you feel like the world wants you to close down, that's part of it. I mean, there's so many different ways we could take this. Stay open to suggestions, stay open to who you are, stay open to what you feel, it's just so many different things all at once. And with things going on in the world right now, it's really easy to get tunnel vision and close off. With past experiences, it's really easy to get trapped in those and get closed off. And when you find that the beginnings of something that you're aligned with, it requires a level of courage to stay open to it and how you're going to proceed and where you're going to go, and all the mishaps, all the celebrations, all of the downfalls, pitfalls that come along with everything that goes along with pushing forward.
What I love about this topic is that it encourages you to stay curious. That's what I love the most, because you're right. In every direction and avenue in life, we have to stay curious and open in order for us to really feel our way around and see what resonates and aligns with us and what doesn't. And if we're closing off, we're really, really, really limiting ourselves to all kinds of opportunities and experiences. And I love the idea of staying curious and being in that forever student mode. Because if we don't stay open, we're never going to give things a chance to breathe. We may feel uncomfortable. We may not understand. We may not know any outcomes. But if we stay open, we can have an opportunity to see what unfolds. So there's a level of surrender that comes along with having to stay open.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still a ball and nervous wreck about being open to, because I've been singing for years,
Oh, yeah.
but this particular song had demanded from me in ways that most haven't. And in order for it to be accomplished, and was it perfect? No. Was it raw in some spots and garbly and all the throat gunk? Yeah. And if you watched, which you get to see it again, you'll see the expression. Yeah, that could have been better.
We are our own worst critic.
Because I know that expression went across my face if you watch, if you watch close enough. But it's one of those things of, it demanded so much of me that I had to stay open. I had to stay in the moment in order to be able to accomplish it the way that I did. And I know there's room for improvement. There always is. That's the point. To stay open, to continue making yourself better in every way that you possibly can.
Right. Right.
You would, Michael.
Well, it was fabulous, and I'm glad you stayed open for that. And for me personally, like staying open when it comes to certain relationship dynamics, because that's hard. And for me, this topic is like stay open, stay open, stay open. I'm open in so many different ways, but when it comes to people and relationships, I'm like,
Well, that was another reason why I thought that this was a perfect follow-up from the last two conversations that we've had.
heck yes.
If not
Heck
three
yes.
or more.
Right. Right. Trusting ourselves, forgiving ourselves. We talked about so many different things. What do we talk about? Oh my God. It's never ending, because the weeks have like themes. I feel like the weeks are all the shows are melding into each other.
Yeah, and this week's theme or overall theme is trust.
Oh,
And if you're not trusting yourself, how the fuck are you going to stay open?
right. Exactly. We got to give ourselves an opportunity to be curious. And it's okay to be cautious. It's okay to be calculated in a way that is discerning. But if we're not open, we're never going to move ourselves forward. It takes courage and surrender to stay in that type of curiosity,
Yeah.
you know, especially in relationships for me, because, and I'm talking about any dynamic of relationship, because people evolve and change and grow, and people show up differently at different times in their own journeys. So that's the hardest part, because when you're severely hurt, or there's things happening, or there was things in the past, woo, that's like one of the most tender spots to stay open in, because that's a huge risk, especially when there's issues that arise, or when there's things that tell you you can't be open to this person. They burnt you. That's, for me personally, one of my challenges with staying open, is just trusting myself and my intuition, and trusting that I'm going to have myself back, have my own back, trusting that I can navigate through discernment and maintain coherence within myself to use that discernment. It's that reminder to myself, nope, just stay curious, just watch, just observe, be the witness, just observe, stay curious, don't do anything, don't think anything, just watch, just that's the inner voice to help me stay open.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not.
That part.
And that's okay. That's part of the, I'm curious, let me see, but if it doesn't pan out, okay. I know it didn't pan out, but I tried.
Stay open to failure.
Stay open to it not going the way you planned or wanted or expected or tried to.
Stay open to criticism.
Whew.
That one's a tough one.
It is. And I
Especially when you're really excited about something and somebody is like, well, you could have done better there.
I know.
And you're and of course, own worst critic, you already know that. And that's why the reaction happens.
Mm-hmm. Is it, and then that curiosity, that openness needs to be towards yourself. Like, is it really criticism, or is it constructive feedback that's actually utilizable for my own growth and evolution? So there's that discernment piece and trusting yourself.
That's where the pause has to happen. Where the pause has to happen.
Yes.
And that's, I'm not just referring to the song. I'm referring to anything that you do in life and that you think that you do well. And then somebody comes along and criticizes you for it,
Mm-hmm.
or critiques it sounding critical,
Mm-hmm.
or gives feedback sounding critical, because that's what you're going to hear.
Bingo.
You're going to hear critical and not constructive.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So it literally takes a moment, because, well, my mentee and I talked about this today, and you and I talked about this. It's that little feeling right there at the sternum when you have done something that you are really excited about, you think you've done well, and it's either ignored. Well, what about, well, you didn't do this. I'll leave the list there.
Yeah.
And then that feeling stirs. You feel it almost immediately, that change in the way that the heart beats. It becomes a inside.
Yeah.
and you feel it starting to quake and shiver. You know the feeling I'm talking about. You're human. And when you get angry and when you feel like you've been pushed into a corner, this is the feeling that you get. And you want to lash out immediately. This is the pause moment.
Right. That pause has to include, am I being criticized or do I just feel rejected? Am I in a situation where I'm going to feel hurt, or do I have an opportunity for growth? That staying open piece is so important for our personal growth and evolution. To react or respond, that is the question. To react or to respond?
I saw that and I was like,
Question.
now, now. Seriously,
The
that is
answer.
the moment that you can close up or stay open. And you can take a breath, you can take a moment, step back within yourself. If you need to say, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. If the person takes offense because you were like, hold on just a sec,
Yeah.
that's on them. That's not on you, because later on you can explain the reason that I told you to hold on was because I needed to take a moment because I didn't want to spitfire react at you. Oh. And then you had the guilty people who were like, oh, well, and they'll backpedal and they'll try and, pet the cat and make the cat happy so that it starts purring again and not growling. No, 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 no. You don't have to do that. I'm just letting you know why I didn't respond. You did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm. So allowing your heart to stay open to seeing where things go, to observing and witnessing how you respond, how what your body's telling you, and if there's an opportunity for you to evolve from that moment. For me, that's a challenge with the people.
You're human.
But you know what? Even as someone who's on the autistic and ADHD spectrum, so my brain has the pattern recognition and the ability to determine almost immediately what needs to be fixed. I have to hit my own pause button before speaking because I have to remind myself, communications 101, first compliment, first acknowledge, first appreciate what's great, then move up. Like I have to stay open to my own journey of recognizing when I need to hold on to whatever I'm receiving in regards to something that I'm experiencing, and just allowing myself to shift the focus first onto the positive so that the person can be validated first. The validation piece first is very important for me. I need that. So I have to remind myself to do that as well because of the way my brain is wired. So that's something that I struggle with as an on the autism spectrum myself. And I mean no harm. It's okay. I see boop, 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 boop. It's like, wait, pause. Time. Somebody called me with great news earlier this week and just wanted to share because they know how excited I get for them. And I just started asking too many questions, and they're like, well, today's just a celebration day. We're not thinking any more than, yay, this is a possibility. Okay. Dial it back a little bit. Like, stop, Diane. Pause, hit the pause button and stay present with the person, with what their needs are. Stay open to them sharing and what they're sharing with you in the moment. Don't get caught up in all this other stuff, because you're going to miss the moment that they actually want to share with you.
I'm laughing because someone in the chat just called themselves out because, yeah,
You
But
too.
that's okay. That's okay. You know, we get in these moments where somebody brings us something exciting, like somebody did with Diane. And us being us, and that's general, you immediately want to help them maintain that excitement. So you're automatically and sometimes skipping the, hey, that's great, you did awesome. And
Right.
and you get into that, oh well, you're automatically thinking, how can they make this better? Because I know that this is going to be so much better, and that we can maintain this excitement and keep it going and keep it going. And they just want to fucking celebrate for the moment.
Right.
And it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. I noticed that, like, when I heard them say to me, like, well, today's just a celebration day, I like immediately snapped myself back and be like, Diane, stay open to being present for them. Be present for that person. And I brought myself back and went straight into the, yay, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Because I was just like, come on, Diane, just stay here today.
Right.
That idea of staying open to witness and observe and to just allow really helps to keep you in the present moment and open to being an active listener, an active supporter, especially even towards yourself, because how many times do we do the same shit in our own head? That's another dollar for the station. How many times do we do the same stuff in our own head towards ourself and our own journeys? What we're doing, we don't stay open to our own accolades and
Right.
excitement and
Right.
celebratory moments. We move too quickly through those. So there is so many branches to this topic. Holy crap! I think we went through 5 of them in the first, how many minutes at this point.
Yeah, we've stirred up too much for Michael. He has to leave. It's okay.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh,
Oh,
Michael.
Polyjammers wants to know active what? Because I keep cutting you out somehow.
Active. What do you mean? Where are we? I'm lost. Active what? Feel better soon. What's happening? We're anyway. Michael, I hope you take care of yourself.
It'll be in a replay.
Okay.
We say it, we forget it.
So
What?
there's
Well, you just said this 5 minutes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please,
listen,
no. No. You want to know what I said 5 minutes ago? You're going to have a recorder. So, but yes, please take care of you. And I want to backpedal a little bit because there was a question in the chat. How is this a bad thing? We're not saying it's a bad thing. Not at all. It's just something that people can get tripped up on. And being the recipient, when I send something to somebody because I'm really excited about it and they reply back with, before saying that they really enjoyed it, before they're like, oh my God, that was amazing, the and or but comes first. And what that can tend to trigger for me, which I've been working on this for a long time, and I'm actually proud of myself because it doesn't affect me quite the way that it used to. And that's my own neurospicy. But the fact that they're just trying to give you more is a good thing. Read the room, bad timing. That's just a misunderstanding. That's not a bad thing. It's just a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
So we aren't saying that it's a bad thing at all.
No, it just is. And the staying open piece to staying open to ourselves, I think is underlying with all of it, because if we stay open to ourselves and our own growth and evolution and stay curious so that we can learn to understand ourselves in all circumstances and situations, it's like sending out the bat signal to say, Hey, I'm ready for opportunities. Hey, I'm ready to have doors open. Hey, I'm ready for relationships that are more deep and meaningful. Hey, I'm ready for my own personal evolution. And that's a challenging one. So we do need to bring in that theme from the week and trust yourself. Trust yourself that you can remain open and not fall into old patterns and
Hmm.
not be duped again and not be rejected and not fall on your face flat and fail, because when you stay open, there is no failure. There is no wrong. There is no screw up. It's okay. Wow. I just learned something about me. That's that pause area. That's staying open to knowing that you're not going to have the same situations and circumstances repeat themselves if you're doing the work that you're doing.
Yeah.
Trusting in the work that you're doing.
Stay open to suggestion, stay open to critique, but also stay open to the fact that it's yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we, for, okay, this is the 99th show, and I think for the second time, we might have conversed a hair before the show about staying open and talking about critiques. One person, one, could shatter a dream of mine with one bad statement about what I was doing. I could receive 100. Oh my God, that was amazing. That was great. That was so good. And then there's one person, and I never want to do it again. Do you think I stayed open on that one? No. No. I know Diane was telling me about a situation too.
Right. A few years ago, where I didn't stay open, I shut down completely. That's where I was at. So in that, for my own personal circumstance, somebody said something about, how I was using social media, and it was literally just their opinion, nothing more than opinion. However, because it was someone that I saw as a mentor, it hit harder. So who it is, where you're at that time. This was a few years ago now. Where my head was at within myself and my own journey, how I was feeling about myself at that time. So all of these things factor in. But if we stay open and maintain that open presence with ourselves, our response to whatever that was, that one person, really kind of illuminated and identified something within ourselves that we were not comfortable with and that we rejected within ourselves. So our step back, although was catalyst and triggered by a certain person, was really a truth revealing that we weren't ready for that understanding or to receive that information. And so that, for me personally, that shutdown was a matter of, oh God, I have to reevaluate everything, start from scratch, clean slate. Everything's wrong. It's all wrong. All of it. No, it's not. It was a matter of, okay, let me redirect myself in a way that's more enriching and more powerful and meaningful for me, and allowing myself to grow as a person instead of continuing to repeat the same thing over and over and over and over again. Because ultimately, that mentor was encouraging me to step up my game. That's what they were doing. That's kind of what we need in life, right? But because in that moment, I was like, ah! I had to get myself to stay open and evaluate So sometimes that's part of the process. That's just what happens. Sometimes we need to step back a minute so that we can reevaluate from an inside place, because ultimately our responses to everything are an inside job.
Right. How do you get to the point where you can stay that way and not constantly fight having to get back open and present?
Trusting yourself.
Simple answer.
Rewatch the Bloom on how to. Trusting yourself on that deeper level. At that time, for me, I didn't trust myself fully. That's
And be
why
sure to recognize things for what they are.
trusting ourselves helps
Excuse me. That one got stuck. I'm just saying.
So Cash Angels is saying staying open to compliments and that we're perfectly good as we already are. You know what? Yeah, staying open to receiving all the good stuff. That's helpful. We need the validation. We need that. Like, humans are meant to be in community with one another and lift each other up. So we don't need external validation, but we do need external validation from the right sources. And that mentor that was giving me that feedback was not telling me to shut everything down. They were telling me, you can do better than this. I see it in you. Go ahead and do better than what you're doing. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't open to that.
But because humans are pattern recognition beings, there was a pattern in what she said. Now, you guys can think of an example on your own where there was a pattern recognition of something that somebody said. They could have been giving you a compliment. They could have been pushing you to strive for better. That's not what you saw. That's not what you heard, because pattern recognition is a bitch in those moments. And you piece it all together. Oh, well, this looks like what they used to say. It sounds like what that person, that tone that person used to use. So this must be the exact same thing. And I should really question myself right now. Oh, God. Why do we do this to ourselves?
I think that's part of the process of learning how to stay open in all areas and aspects of your journey, especially towards yourself. I was open to myself. So it took me a minute to be like, what did that mean? What am I doing? What's happening? Where am I? What planet is this? What year? Like, but I have to stay open to me in order to allow myself to be the receiver of information in an observatory and witnessing manner, and allowing myself to stay curious about me so that I could move myself forward. And that's maybe part of our process as human beings. We just need to stay open to possibility and know that we have our own back and we're safe. Ultimately, we want to keep ourselves safe. So staying open sometimes is hard, which is why I'm like this with people, because sometimes it's like, oh, that's where the damage comes from. But at the but at the end of the day, the damage comes from me not trusting myself. That's a hard truth, isn't it? So we got to stay open to me. That's where the challenge, I think, is for all of us, is staying open to ourselves, our own process, our own journey, without judgment, without shame, with trust coming from a space of love for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to learn, which is why we have to stay open with curiosity.
But if you shame yourself because you don't know it yet, you are just going to perpetuate being stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So in those moments when you're recognizing that you weren't open, don't shame, recognize.
Right.
Okay, I'll do better.
Right.
I know I'll do better. I can do better.
Right.
And once again, going back, like I see you and your potential. Yes. How many times does that start the conversation? Or is that what's implied but not expressed for clarity?
Yeah.
I know in the direct references that she and I have been giving, those weren't stated for clarity. It was here.
Mm-hmm.
Not shaming, not judging. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And it was up to us individually what we did with it. And it's up to you when you receive those things, what you do with it. And if you are open to looking at things differently, instead of following the same patterns time and again, that's when you'll start, that's when that feeling I described earlier, that's when it'll act like a catcher's mitt instead of the pitch.
So, on that note, and piggybacking onto what you were saying, recognizing patterns and all of that jazz. We have the trusting ourselves, we have those recognizing patterns, and we also need to stay open to knowing that we have our own back when it comes to hard conversations, knowing that we can stay open to the idea that, yes, it's possible that it's not going to go well. It's possible that we're going to make a mistake. It's possible that things are not going to change, but that's not the point. The point is the exercise of making ourselves uncomfortable because we trust ourselves for that growth. So we need to stay open even for those uncomfortable, sometimes potentially dangerous circumstances, so that we can learn how to navigate through them. Live in-person action. We're not going to be able to learn how to navigate through those challenges and difficulties if we don't stay open to trusting ourselves and our own journey and allowing us to put ourselves in awkward situations. I talk about being the buffalo, go straight into the storm. Only one way out. You might as well get going.
The buffalo run towards a storm. They don't run from it.
No, they stay open to the storm that they're going to be stuck in. For lack of better terminology, they're open to, being in that torment for a short time because they recognize that you got to get through it to get to it. And it's the same for us to stay open.
Potential seen by others can cause expectations. Not wrong. And this is a danger of staying open. Thank you for tipping on that branch. Because there is such a thing as being too open. In what regard? In the regard that when you stay open to other people's critiques, suggestions, mindsets, practices, you have the potential of taking yourself out of alignment so that you can stay open and present for them.
This is where that pause and discernment comes in, and trusting yourself comes in. This is where that pause moment is. Thank you, Michka. Because you can't stay open to anyone but yourself. Everyone else is just offerings. offerings from every direction, from everyone, even those that you would never go to for advice. So this is where you stay open to only yourself and trusting your own inner voices and allowing yourself to lead yourself to the decision. Is that a person that has a valid statement that would be useful in my experience? Or is that person at a completely different operational level than I am and I have no clue? And thanks, I'll take it into consideration. Bye-bye. You don't have to meet everyone's expectations. No one's demanding anything of you. They're limited to their own lens that they're looking at you through. Staying open to yourself first is the most important piece. That will lead to your discernment, trusting your own inner knowing first in that openness. That was a good one. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah. Because we're not, oh my God. Staying open does not mean people please.
No, it does not.
Staying open does not mean let other people cross your boundaries without your permission. That's not what it means.
No.
It means keeping this open.
Staying open to the understanding that potentially all of that stuff is your programming, conditioning, and projected expectations on you that you didn't ask for and didn't agree to. So stay open to the idea that you know what you're talking about, you know what feels right for you, and that does not require you to set yourself on fire to make everyone else comfortable. That's not what staying open is talking about. It is not acquiescing to everyone else's demands and shutting down with every criticism. It is openness to your own personal growth and the understanding that you get to decide what that looks like, period. And I'm reading the comment. Oh, hold on. We've all heard you can do better. We've all heard that at some point in our lives, and we've all heard that from different directions. So what is better? This is where being open to yourself and your own inner voice and trusting your own inner voice comes in, and this is where that pause comes in. Define better. By whose standards? By whose definition? What is your definition? So in anywhere in your personal growth and evolution, it always comes back to the self. That staying open to yourself is where it ends and begins.
Ooh, and who just thought, what if I don't know? I heard you.
Stay open, curiously. Being as a curiosity.
I don't know who thought that, but it was just like, well, what if I don't know?
It's okay not to know. Stay curious.
Yes, stay curious. Stay
Just
open to the
trust it.
answer.
Right. Make sure you are coherent within yourself so that you can stay open to the discernment and trust your own inner voice.
It's time to look at your own definition, and not just you, Cash.
Mhm.
You, general you. Time to look at your own definition.
Right.
Time to define it.
Yes.
Stay open to the potential of the wisdom that already resides within you.
Right.
To know what needs to be done, to know how to do it, to know where to ask for help, to know whom to ask for help.
And stay open for new information that you receive so that your own inner voice can fine tune and get polished up in a way that's more aligned with you. That curiosity has to maintain in order for you to stay open to evolving, period, in any direction.
Sheila, you're cute. That could have actually been towards somebody watching the replay. That happens too.
It does.
But this statement, first show me you accept me as I am. Okay. No. Not my job. So that you can grow, not my job. As a friend, I can show encouragement. I can accept you as you are, but it shouldn't matter in the long run. Yeah, I just should it on you. Shouldn't matter in the long run because you show you that you accept you. And growth will come naturally. Leaning on the necessity of external validation, external approval, leaning on that, you will never understand what your definition of who you are is.
And when you accept yourself first, you will remain open to the idea that your self-acceptance will show others how to accept you. Because that self-acceptance, fully and completely, makes it way easier to set boundaries, say no, speak your truth, and just tell people who you are when they bounce off. Stay curious, yes, and stay open, but trust yourself and use your discernment. If you don't accept yourself fully and completely, you can't expect others to accept you because they don't know what to accept. Let that one sit for a minute.
A little bit, yeah. Is that what they mean by having a presence when you walk in somewhere? Yeah.
Yes.
If
Yes.
you believe in you when you walk into a place, everybody's going to turn around and they're going to believe in you too.
Correct. It sounds strange, doesn't it? But that's the truth.
It is.
You open to accepting yourself, you being open to being present with yourself and staying curious allows other people to be like, oh, okay, this one, they maybe they know something. Let me check them out. And I'm reading Cash Angels too now. The wisdom is you, yeah. So go within and learn how to accept yourself in the fullest capacity. All of you, all the flaws, all of the hurt, all of the abuse, all of the things that you've been through. And also accept all of the great things that you've accomplished, all of the amazingness within you, all of the wisdom within you. Accepting yourself fully and completely leaves you open for that solid growth and evolution. And I say solid, even though the ground might fall out from under you completely. Doesn't matter. You accept yourself fully, you're solid. Doesn't matter what's happening around you. That's the whole openness piece. Yes,
Yeah.
they do notice you immediately, Lunaria. When you walk in confident, people notice you immediately. That confidence doesn't come without self-acceptance, and that self-acceptance doesn't come without openness towards yourself with that trust.
No.
It's all tied together.
So what I am message do you have for them? I see you shuffling that deck.
Oh, let's see. Let's see what Spirit has. This is the affirmations deck. I'm stimming now. I'm stimming live on Phoenix Talks. There it is.
I have been the whole time too.
There you go. I am
like it.
connecting to my heart. That's the affirmation. I am connecting to my heart.
There you go. Yeah, see, I'm just like you guys. I stim too. I like to take my fingernail and put it in between the two wires. And it's a stim for me. It gives my fingers something to do while I'm talking.
Yep.
See, we're just like you.
I'm touching tactile. I'm like, whatever.
We're just like you.
We all be stimming. But I'm open to my stims because I know that they assist me in maintaining my own coherence. And I call that the monkey mind has to do something. The monkey body has to do. I am more mentally and emotionally present here if my monkey body is occupied.
The monkey body occupado.
But I trust myself and I'm open to that about myself and I accept that about myself so I can do better out here.
Yeah.
I like this topic.
Thank you, Spirit, for giving it.
Yes.
Quite weird way. I'll take it. So you know what next week is?
100 episodes. 99 episodes of Phoenix Talks done. 99 episodes of Phoenix Talks.
I love you. Stop.
Oh.
Yes. Next week, you will actually, for the first time since it was released, get to hear the theme song in its entirety with a video. No, I'm not singing
Wait.
it.
Can't
No.
wait.
I'm not singing that one. But we also have the topic for next week for our 100th episode is A Phoenix Rises. So, have no idea where it's going to go.
We're going to find out next
We'll
week.
find out. So, you'll want to tune into that because some crazy moments that I captured for the opening video.
I feel like the 100th episode is going to be all about all these folks here and the new folks tuning in.
We'll see.
It's going to be all about the people.
All about you guys.
All about
All about the love. I feel so much love. And I want to stay open.
Yeah. And this episode really does remind me to stay open because there's, I had that one thing early in the week, but there's been a couple other things this week that's like, oh God, stay open.
Right?
Yes.
So tomorrow morning we'll be back with the core at 11 a.m. Lunaria will be back on Friday at 11 with Illuminate. We got Honky Tonk Heaven coming up next on Zeno.fm on Rise Radio, hosted by Will Iomi. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. So put your cowboy hats on, grab your boots, and let's go dance a line, all right? So it's duck season. Anyway.
It's wabbit season and duck season.
I could never actually do Porky Pig. Anyway, that's our show tonight. You guys have an amazing night. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. At the end, we do have the QR code. Otherwise, it'll be in the description below on YouTube for embersoflight.net. And it's free to become a seeker. And if you would like to help support Rise Radio Networks, the information is there on the website so that you can do that. And we would love to have you join the family and the whole community. And the website just grew again.
Yay!
There's more. I can't make this up. We just keep getting more. So like I've said in the past, you ain't seen nothing yet. But let's see. Stay open one more time. I love you guys.
I love you. Thank you. We love you. Go love yourselves. Go stay open to yourselves.
That part. Keep going. Keep glowing.
Yes. Keep rising.
See you next week.
fix it, no need to run. People feel seen when the room stays kind. Know how to hold space and let them unwind. True wisdom humbles itself, softens the hard edges, lets in a heart of truth and new perspective.
Light the match, stay open,
Let curiosity win.
release the flame, stay open,
Let the deeper light in.
stay open.
Grief on the table, joy in your hands, shame at the doorway, dreams where they stand. Understanding your needs, knowing what you feel, expecting too much can make the heart seal. Then listening fades out, the door starts to close, but inside lives in places you don't know.
Light the match, stay open,
Let curiosity win.
release the flame, stay open,
Let the deeper light in.
stay open.
It isn't a cheat, it's a gift for both of you. A sacred space where the honest can move through. No turning away, no acting like you know. You hold them gently and let the whole truth show.
Light the match, stay open,
Oh, let curiosity win.
release the flame, stay open,
And let the deeper light in.
stay open, stay open, stay open,
Let the deeper light in.
stay open. Stay open. It's Brindlewolf and Diane, so listen up if you can. Yeah, journey with them today as they help you find your way. Oh, mental wellness is the topic of the hour. Mental health and the power to tap into our alignments will lead to our refinement. Phoenix Talk, a show like you've never seen. Phoenix Talks, awareness that has never been. Phoenix Talks with Brindlewolf and Diane. Phoenix Talks, so tune in if you can, as they help us to transform.
Hey, this is Brindlewolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall.
awakenings. Let's rise together.